What's happening, Crypto Farm? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning, talking about regs, Bank of England, Andrew Bailey, the EU. They're getting closer to regulations. They're still sticking a finger in, sticking a foot in any way they can. It's got no intrinsic value, and this exchange shut this down and that exchange shut that down. So we'll have a little read of it. I've got a link in the description to the page parliamentlive.tv, and that video there is the actual conversation with two panels. So if you want to go and watch that, you want to listen to this first and then go and watch that, it's in the description. So firstly, Bank of England chief apparently takes a victory lap as crypto crumbles. So obviously the price is taking a hit. He is Andrew Bailey, the head of the UK Central Bank. He was testifying in Parliament on Monday afternoon yesterday. The Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey reiterated his stance on cryptocurrencies, stating that their asset class has no intrinsic value. The long-time crypto skeptic was testifying in the UK Parliament the day after lending platform Celsius suspended transfers and withdrawals, helping to send Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto sector into a tailspin. Love our little tailspin. I stood there going around in fucking circles, yeah. So crypto assets have no intrinsic value. We've seen another blow up in crypto exchange, Bailey said. Bailey's comments followed Celsius' decision Sunday night to halt transfers and withdrawals, citing extreme market conditions. Celsius is based in the UK and has said it plans to honour withdrawal obligations in spite of speculation about its solvency. Bailey hasn't been shy about his disdain for crypto, having previously warned on the lack of value of the sector as a whole and saying Bitcoin is not a practical means of payment. In December, he also urged UK banks to be especially cautious with crypto. I bet he did. Let's just have a little discussion here. Once and fucking for all. The intrinsic value of something is said to be the value that that thing has in itself, or for its own sake, or as such, in its own right. Intrinsic value, that is not extrinsic value. That extrinsic, I can't even fucking say that, I'm trying, sorry. Extrinsic value is value that is not intrinsic. Many philosophers take intrinsic value to be crucial to a variety of moral judgments, intrinsic versus extrinsic value. So, of face value on that, for me, intrinsic value is something that has value in itself or for its own sake. Does the pound even have it intrinsic value if crypto doesn't? It's gash. Either way, we're closer to regulations. The EU countries are also close to reaching a deal on crypto regulation. Link is also in the description. Basically, the European Union countries are close to reaching a deal in the markets in crypto assets, or MICA, regulatory framework. No, negotiators still have to iron out certain issues before reaching a consensus. The regulation of non-fungible tokens and stablecoins is a hot button issue at the centre of ongoing debates. Regulators are mulling over the limiting the size. Knew this was coming. Knew this was coming. Regulators are mulling over limiting the size of transactions made with dollar-backed cryptocurrencies. None more of that moving your 2 bill of Luna. No more of that moving 100 mil of UST for this or USDT for that. Limit the size of the transactions when using a stable coin. Oh, that means some of your supranational currencies that aren't stable coins would have to do the larger transactions. Interesting. Dollar-backed cryptocurrencies. Member states are also considering creating a slew of anti-money laundering rules that have to be included in the regulatory framework. The EU also wants to introduce climate-related disclosures. In order to keep track of Bitcoin's environmental impact, negotiators are discussing specific requirements for cryptocurrency service providers. As reported by You Today, several amendments were introduced in order to restrict the use of proof of work. However, the European Parliament voted against including the de facto ban on Bitcoin mining in the MiCA framework after facing backlash from members of the cryptocurrency industry. In March, EU lawmakers also approved a crackdown on anonymous cryptocurrency transfers. The draft bill is still undergoing trialogue negotiations. France, which is currently at the helm of the Council of the European Union, is presiding over the ongoing discussions. So, we're close to regs. They're still shitting on it every opportunity they get. Still all anti-money laundering this with crypto, criminals are this with crypto, there's no intrinsic value with crypto, there's nothing with crypto. Talking out their ass to do what they usually do, which is brainwash and manipulate people into either being fearful or just deluded. Like, I'm sick of people who don't want to have the DLT conversation with me when I bring it up, and I'm like let's talk about decentralization and proper democracy and what DLT can do. What that technology, immutable databases, people, like, you all watch a show of something where some dickhead, whether he's a lawyer, he's an accountant, he's a banker, I don't give a fuck who he is, he's a wanker, and he goes into an office and he changes some paperwork, goes onto a computer, changes some paperwork, goes into a file system, steals some paperwork, buries some paperwork, use whatever terminology you want, whatever kind of setting you want, but this motherfucker goes into a database and changes information on their own that they shouldn't be fucking changing. Impossible on a distributed ledger technology to do that alone without the consensus, permission and oversight of the other nodes on the network and everyone else on the network seeing it through the transparency. That's what it can bring us. Obviously, privacy networks work a little bit differently, but I'm talking about open, permissioned / permissionless transparent networks. True decentralized networks will lead to a true democracy. And I've said before, decentralize the health service, decentralize parliament, decentralize the government, decentralize the police, decentralize every public and private service on the fucking planet. Decentralize all the corporations, decentralize energy production, decentralize the lot. Go on, ladies. Go on, ladies, out for your jog in the morning. Go on. Can't fault them. Can't fault them. So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. But all this currency shit, anti-money laundering shit, criminals use Bitcoin. No one wants to talk about the actual underlying technology and what it can do for the planet. What it can do for every single fucking industry. People are fucking... People need to wake up. Stop being so reactionary. Stop needing your hand holding. Stop believing everything they fucking say. Invest in yourself. Invest in happiness. Invest in the internet of value. Live long and hodl a lot. Never let it go. Get it staked. Get it baked. Look after that pot till the pot looks after you. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Apologies for no video yesterday. I was busy and in a rush. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.